48-hour shift done. Now it's time to go to Canada for episode 2 of Road to the Elite 15. Get back on the horse. Just finished my 48 at the firehouse, getting a little shakeout workout in before I head to first get a haircut, then the airport to Toronto for Hyrox this weekend. Back-to-back race weekends. Definitely breaking 58 this time, guaranteed. And then 57 after that, 56 after that, and so on. Full gym tour. Lots of rads, lots of running shoes, lots of weights, just an hour of easy ergs, and then I'll do a little shakeout run on the treadmill when I land at the hotel. Much needed haircut. We are running late, so we're gonna go back to my apartment, grab my bags, and take off to the airport. And hopefully not miss my flight. Made it to the airport. Plenty of time to spare. Doesn't even start boarding for an hour. Took me 10 seconds to get through security. Philly Airport really is undefeated. It's quiet today, especially for a Friday. Landed in Canada. Made it to the hotel room, and the floor is soaking wet because the roof is leaking. This wasn't a cheap hotel, so that kind of sucks. So we will go get another room, I guess. Leaking ceiling, floor. We did get upgraded though. Complimentary, which is cool now. Super nice room. I'm a little worried about what's going on the 5th floor. Now we are on the 13th floor, but super nice. I don't know what's going on. Do a little pretty cool view. Acai bowl as always. Shakeout workout done. Nice and sweaty. Gonna go meet up with Eric Hinman for dinner. And then we're gonna see the Hyrox pro race from tonight. I don't race till tomorrow. Kind of scout the course, how people are running, all that stuff. Pre-race carbs, pizza, can't go wrong, even in Canada. Here with the legend,
Jack's dad.
Father Fitness. What are you eating?
Jack's
for?
father figure. I have some mac and cheese right now.
Mac and cheese.
And I have chicken Caesar salad coming.
What's the race prediction for tomorrow?
Ooh, my race prediction is if there was a bike involved in it, I'd be really fast. Unfortunately, there's no 100-mile bike, so we'll see. I've been biking a lot.
Yeah.
So bike fitness is at an all-time high, but I've definitely slacked a bit on the running and the gym.
I need to do more of that because I have little girl quads when it comes to cycling.
Yeah, it's cycling like anything, you know. It's very skill-based, and it's a specific type of fitness. And it lends itself some to Hyrox, some to running, but you don't have the impact that you would have with running. So I think that's where I'm going to be lacking, is just fading a bit in the end with my quads blown up from not having the impact training. We'll see, though. It'll be fun.
You may recognize my friend Isaac. He beat me last weekend. We had a very good wall ball off. It was a train wreck.
Dude, I was up 37 and I finished like only 5 humps.
Damn, they're playing Soldier Boy as soon as I leave. All right, that's it for the day. Long day, traveling, finishing up shift, going back to the hotel, hopefully sleep 10, 12 hours. And then tomorrow's race day again. Race morning, and here we are, another acai bowl. That's just what we do. Race Hyroxes and eat acai bowls. First time in Canada, so obviously we had to go to Tim Hortons. I know there's some in America these days, but a Canadian staple. Little last minute carb loading before the race tonight. All I did all day was sleep in the hotel room. Did nothing. We're about 3 hours out, so we'll eat this, drink some more water, and then head over to the venue. Sodium bicarb time again. This shit is nasty. But it helps with performance. Cheers. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but you will. Just a little bit left. Okay, decided to do a little voiceover of the race itself to kind of give my in-depth reaction and perspective of how it went. I went out very, very slow, conservative after Boston last week. This is probably the slowest I've ever done the ski erg in my Hyrox career, and it set me up good for the rest of the race. Sled push was conservative. I broke it up about every half length and got out of there first after coming in fourth. Sled pull was about a minute and a half faster than last week at Boston. I don't know if I got a shitty lane, if I was just a little bit redlined already, but all in all, way better, way smoother. Felt like a different exercise, to be completely honest with you. Whenever people ask me for advice for Hyrox, I always tell them the race starts at sled pull, and then that, fourth run and burpees, that's the heart of the race. That's what makes or breaks you. And a lot of times I don't follow my own advice, but today I did, and it went well. I mean, I definitely left a little bit on the table. I think the course was a little bit slow, like I said, but it was a good effort, and there's definitely a lot to build off of. If you remember from last week's video in Boston, I got 2 or 3 penalties on burpees, so I was a little bit more conservative here with my form, making sure to absolutely nail the standards with the no staggered jumping, hands not too far away from my feet. It slowed me down a little bit, but it went very smoothly. Row, obviously, basically active recovery in the race. I would like to push this a little bit harder based off all the hours I spent on ergs. Want to, shave a few seconds off there in future races. Farmer's carry is what it is, but it was nice not to be having double leg cramps going through this movement today. At this point in the race, I pretty much separated myself from the field for the given day, so it was a solo time trial by myself out there. I missed my buddy Isaac. He ended up dropping out for this one, just was feeling under the weather. But lunges went well. That's been a strong suit for me this season, even last week, and I know I can keep shaving seconds there, no doubt about it. Obviously, that's the second to last station of a Hyrox race. You got one more run. It was nice. The last run of this race was shorter, so was able to get into wall balls with a decent amount of time. Cranked out the first 60 or so unbroken, and chopped it up, and I think I broke only once today, which was good. Definitely, I think this was 45 seconds faster than Boston as well. Wall balls need to be a strong suit for me. But if the toothpaste comes out of the bottle early in the race, you're going to fall apart in wall balls. That's just what happens. But I was able to cross the finish line in just over 59 minutes and 33 seconds. Definitely an improvement from last week, but not nearly what we need and what we're looking for this season. We have some work to do still, and I'm excited to get back to it in Atlanta in a few weeks. Hopefully you can hear me live after the race. 59:33, a lot better than last week, and it was on a much slower course. I came out a little bit more controlled and was able to finish pretty strong. First out of everyone today on Saturday races, first age group, and then third overall for the weekend. So again, much better. Feeling a lot better after last week. Still not even close to where we need to be, but a step in the right direction. Man, the legend himself right here. Tell him what you're doing. Yeah, man. So Hyrox Pro Solo is today. Next Saturday, we got our first ever powerlifting meet. And the Saturday after, we're gonna attempt the 100-mile run. What? That's crazy, man. That's awesome. Thank you, brother. Stay healthy. Get it done. Thank you, brother. Finally made it back to the hotel room. It's like 11:30. I have a pizza in front of me. Pretty happy with how this race went. The time wasn't like anything crazy, but 59:33. 6 days after Boston, felt in control the whole time. Only had about 95% to give, I think. Still feeling a little bit from last week, but just raced my race and was in control the whole time. And felt good about that. Gonna eat this, shower, and then get to bed. I guess we'll show off this pizza, right? So this is Toronto, and this pizza looks good as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what? We'll do a taste test, right? First piece. This one looks good. Wish it was a little bit crispier, but it's not bad. Definitely better than I was thinking for Toronto. 7-1. Still in Toronto. Just did 10 treadmill miles. Nice easy pace. Decent view. Now I'm gonna get some food, head to the airport, head home. Right through security already. That was pretty painless actually. Need food though. Need food bad. Maybe a Canada sweatshirt. Adios. And that's a wrap on Canada. First time out of the country. Only a couple days. More of that this year. I also got a Canadian Kit Kat. I haven't had. I don't really eat chocolate that much, but I loved Kit Kats growing up. So I had to get one Canadian thing. Back in the great United States of America, in my favorite city, Philadelphia. And we are going home. Probably gonna go to the gym actually. Get an upper body bro lift in, just to feel something. Drop my bags off. Now it's time to go get a lift in. And then eat a bunch of food. Sounds like a plan. Bro lift is going crazy right now. First pure bro lift in so long, and the pump is absolutely insane. I feel good. Lots of food from the weekend. Oh, feels good. So, with these videos, obviously I want to entertain people, but I also want to, get a little personal and deep and try to have a decent message in each video. So episode 2 of Road to the Elite 15, I titled it, Get Back on the Horse, or Always Get Back on the Horse. I'm going to fail many times during the series, as I have my entire life. Fail, fail, fail. Eventually succeed is the game plan, right? The cool thing about life is if you fail 1,000 times, you're a failure. But if you fail 1,000 times and you succeed on the 1,001st time, you're a success story. If you keep chipping away and you never settle for the permanent failure, you just take it in stride. Every misstep, every failure, every obstacle, and you just keep pushing past it, you're gonna succeed eventually. I know I will make this happen. it's going to take some time, and it's definitely going to take a lot of a lot of falls and failures and missteps and whatnot. But I'm going to keep getting up. I'm going to keep working towards it. That's all we can do. And if you stick with me in this journey, I promise you it'll be worth it. And maybe you can implement this philosophy into your life. That's what I would love to have, that lasting impact on people. You know, it's one thing to do cool things or try to do cool things. I haven't done much yet. But to make other people have that belief in themselves to do the same is honestly the most valuable thing I can do for anyone, I think. So, on to episode 3.